Big ups, Filio!
I think he deserves like a respect, like a soldier. Yeah. I think he should just be like.
Filio, what is it, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Filio, thank you for your service, mate. Many years you've served this country and brought exceptional behaviour and character. Thank you for your service.
We've heard all the stories. They're beautiful stories.
Great stories, great times.
Brilliant times. Manly man.
Courage, bravery, same thing basically, but
Strength.
so much of it.
So much of it. Like so.
You
much
had to
strength.
use 2 words.
Yeah.
That it was just like he ran out.
The stories he had.
He
with all his
overflowed in
women,
courage into bravery.
He was a strong man. I heard a lot about.
So shout out to him.
To Finley Orr.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome to episode 37.
37.
This is one step closer to 100. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah, not even 100. Fuck.
No, it's a
I'm
journey.
seeing thousands, bro.
Oh no, there, but like for some reason that
You know, I wanna
100 to
get
me,
there.
you know, like 100.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
it's a round
every
number.
first milestone is big.
It's like it's like for some. I'm talking shit.
Do we just not name it 100? Like we don't name it like
Like
the number 100. We have to write
We do
100. It has to be 100.
oh yeah. I think that was just going to be standard.
Okay.
That was. I didn't know that would be like that. Would
Okay.
definitely, that's not like getting into the.
Or
media.
if you could even like find like the emoji for $100 bill.
Yeah. Oh, I wish like
And
you.
put
I wish
that.
YouTube would actually do that.
Mm.
Like add like emoji reactions. Imagine that. Like just
What if
instead
you-
of likes
no,
and dislikes, you
don't-
have emoji
wait,
reactions.
hold up. Don't they have emoji caption videos? Are you saying
No,
emoji
to
reactions?
to like videos. So like a YouTube video. You know how you could like you can love hard a message.
Yes.
I think you should be able to.
Oh, you can choose the emotion that you portray
Yeah.
towards it. Yeah.
I think that would show like I don't know. That would give you a better grasp of what actually people feel about the video. You know, as well. Like it's a fun
Yeah,
way,
I guess
and
so.
it does make it like you know. It's a weird idea. Like it sounds corny because like it's a very like corny thing, but like it does make like it's a better way of judging a thing because it gives it more selections than like and dislike.
I guess so, but like, is it because every other company has done it, so they feel like they
Yeah, but it's a
need to?
video platform,
and they have
it's more a video platform. So like I don't
But
think
does
anything
Twitch
wrong.
does Twitch have that sort of reaction?
It's all live
capacity?
shit. It's like hell. I don't think there's anything
Okay.
like that's yeah.
Well, see, I don't really know too much. Like, I don't really. I'm only on Twitch ever to like watch Kenny.
Oh
Kenny
yeah,
Beats.
yeah. I'm
And
pretty
that's
sure
it.
you can just sub on Twitch.
Okay.
So which is essentially just like cool. Like you
Yeah,
get
you
paid.
can do.
You're
way
just
more
paying
shit,
them
yeah.
directly. And
Yeah,
shit.
and they give you like more shit.
It's more like
more
emotes
access
and
to
shit.
things.
You can
Okay.
like you have like little things you can spam.
Yeah,
Look,
other
I
people
won't lie.
can't.
Like,
Yeah, okay.
I've actually watched some like streamers. Like I watch some people sometimes to like get me through some shit. But like if I'm just bored and I need something there,
Get you
perfect
through
thing to
some
get
shit,
into
bro.
it.
What are you going through, bro?
Oh, like if I'm saying I'm working, like it's the perfect like if I'm working for some reason, having like someone just talking, like even if
Oh
it's
yeah,
shit
yeah,
thing,
just in the background, yeah.
helps me.
Yeah, I understand. More like
It
a,
improves
like a podcast where these like 2 guys
nah,
talking.
nah.
But this podcast wouldn't help you if you're down.
Nah.
What would it do to you? What kind of reaction? Let's say I'll put you in the position of a consumer.
Yeah.
Let's say you never heard.
What emoji
never,
am I giving
not
this
really,
podcast?
Not really into. Okay, let's say you listen to some podcasts and you're not the biggest podcast person,
Yeah.
and you come up upon this podcast. What's your reaction? What's your emoji? Like you said.
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to
So
know
what's
your
my
expression.
emoji? Like,
What's
of
your
this?
expression?
Um,
Tie it back to that. I'm hooping.
I said it. I said it.
No, but it's a tie back.
Yeah, no, it's I'm trying to think what like I feel like in theory along with our name surely there's one that looks like it, but
Someone vomiting.
yeah, we're not that cool. We're not.
Scum?
We got but we want to be like because that you just don't want to be vomiting though.
Uh,
I don't think scum means
2
vomit,
guys back to
but I
back
get what it means.
with like
We need to just
leather jackets. Or
no.
something?
I'd do just like I take the emoji with like the love heart, but then there's like other love heart people around. It's like a weird 3 love heart thing.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I do it because just like
Because you want
Because
love?
it's just love. Yeah.
Just love.
It's just
Wow,
love.
greatest podcast of all
That's
time.
what I'm saying. So
possibly?
like, that's what I think it is, and like, if I think everyone else would agree.
Right.
Like,
Let's be honest, guys. Come on.
it's fucking.
It's a very agreeable thing.
I think like love is in the air.
Love
Most
is
of
in
the
the
time.
air.
It's a beautiful thing.
Speaking of good podcasts, Joe Rogan's latest podcast, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Very good.
Because like, he has like beef with like Bruce Lee, doesn't he? Like Bruce, like.
Well, Bruce Lee's dead, so he doesn't have beef with him anymore.
Yeah, no. But didn't he like not like him? Like,
I'm not too sure.
I don't know if it's Bruce
I'm
Lee.
not too
I don't know if it's one of the fucking actors.
He's not an actor. Quentin Tarantino
No,
is.
yeah, I know, but he had beef with one of the actors because I actually don't know what it was. It was like a big clip, and I know I've heard of it before. But like he apparently like he disrespected an actor in like a recreated movie of like famous people, and like everyone was like, "Fuck you for doing that," but he was like, he didn't respect. Like,
he
something.
made Bruce Lee seem of disrespectful.
Yes, yeah, something like that. Yeah, apparently in like
Yeah,
one of
but
his
he
movies.
does-
I've
he-
not watched the
he
movie.
usually-
I'm just. This is purely rumor talk. I have no idea.
What he likes to do with his movies is
Yeah.
he makes them somewhat based on historic things, but he twists the history. That's
Okay,
what,
so
that's what
it's
he's
a thing he
very
does.
famous
So
for.
it's- okay, so it's what he
Tarantino
does.
is very famous for
Okay,
this.
well,
It was just very interesting hearing
it's
him
kind of
and who
bullshit. He's
he's
getting shit
like.
for it then, surely, right? Like, surely it's a bit like.
Do you know what else he's known for?
What?
Foot fetish. Because in
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of his movies, it like records like women's feet in like many like sexual like tensions. There's one in the beginning of a movie as well. I can't remember which movie, but he apparently like you could. Like,
Is that
I'm
weird
pretty
that
sure
we-
it's admitted.
Do you know that's weird that we like, just because he has a foot fetish, right? Is he just trying to tease that idea to people? Like, what is the idea behind, like, you know?
I don't know. I don't know if it's as much as tease.
Or is he just
Or
openly
as
come out and
much
said
as-
he's got a foot fetish? Because it's a strange thing to
I
say
don't-
about someone, you know?
No, you know what? I think he's just filming what he wants to see, and so
Yeah,
to him,
but
that's-
he films a lot of crazy shit, doesn't he?
right.
he doesn't
it's
want to see that all the time,
but
right? Yeah.
his movies are amazing.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
And one thing that I heard that I wanted to mention was he has this idea of doing 10 movies and he's finished.
How many has he done?
9.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yep. And I was just thinking about it, like, what is
This
it
guy's
like?
going out crazy style, like.
What is it? What is it like? Do you think you could possibly, if you're in some sort of industry or whatever you're doing, it can be anything,
Yeah.
and you're at the top of it and you're known for just your style, like you're an innovator, and you get to a point where you're like, I'm gonna stop after like 50 or something, whatever the number is, and you set yourself. Do you reckon once you made that last thing, would you be able to actually be like, no more and never do it again? Or do you reckon you'd come back in like little increments?
It depends, right? Because like I think if you've got it depends if he cares more about like the idea of like legacy or not. Because like it depends if his love for what he does.
What he
goes
said
over his
was
want
he
for
has
legacy.
a family now and he
Yeah.
wants to just raise.
Like he might, and like
so-
that's what I'm saying. So like yeah, but it also depends. Like he's also because like, I
But he's
reckon
doing other things.
He cares,
said.
no, but he cares obviously as well because he's kind of created a cool atmosphere
Yeah,
for itself. Where it's like, oh, I've only got a limited amount. That makes someone like a cool.
For him, it
figure,
seems
you
more
know?
like what Lauryn Hill did. Like Lauryn Hill was at the top of her game
Yeah,
in the music industry, and then she just said, "Nah."
yeah.
I don't want it
I've
anymore.
like yeah.
I've reached this mountain. I want to climb another one, and that's what he seems to be doing. He said
Yeah.
he wants to write more.
Yeah, it
so-
just creates more like wonder about like
Other
and I think
things,
people
yeah.
like that. People like the idea of that as well.
Mm.
I think people like the idea of them being like, oh, I want to be like this, like oddly specific person that's
Yeah.
decided to quit here. I
Yeah,
don't know. It's like
yeah.
It's a
I don't
strange
think you can
idea,
tie
but,
your-
like-
I don't think you can really fully tie yourself down to one thing in life.
that's what I'm saying. He
But
might just
I
want to do it
think
again.
I think you can sometimes, and it will be your like one love, but you have many other loves. Just like with people as well, you have one great love, and then every other love will be loves, and they'll all be same and different in a way. But like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends like how he goes. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it depends for him as a person. I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck knows. Who knows what he'll do. Good on him. I hope he travels. I hope he fucking enjoys the world. How much money does he get for like doing that kind of shit?
Films?
Yeah.
millions, but I don't know how many.
Yeah, okay. Like, is that like I'm talking? Yeah, okay. I was gonna ask a stupid question, and then I realized how fucking dumb it was. I was gonna ask like how many, like, if that was like including how much he had to spend on the movie, and I was like, wait, movies cost way more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's just dumb. Yeah. And I was you just have those moments every now and then.
Yeah, it's right.
Do you know what I found out this week, which is like a hella strange fact?
What?
There's apparently most people that rape. This is a weird fact, by the way. I should preemphasize that. That was a bit extreme.
Yeah,
I just came in. I came out of that.
Rape.
That was pretty extreme. I apologize for that. But like, when they do, most of they go and masturbate in the other room because they can't finish.
Okay.
And that was like a common thing. That was like the craziest thing to me.
That's kind of made me
feels shit.
They gave me chills because it's like
I was like
not
the fuck?
Not that if you came it made any more sense.
That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, just like people that murder people for like the sexual reasons and like that. Like, they'll come back to the crime scene and
I've heard that as well.
Like,
I've heard that. I heard
masturbate there because it's like. Yeah. You get the thrill of feeling that.
It's weird that you can like interlock those two emotions. You know, like the sex drive that people have like that, because like sex is like so weirdly like synonymous with that idea.
Because sex, that sexual energy can be a mixture of love and hate.
Yeah, I know. It's just like it's like really weird, like how the two like mix in this weirdly way.
You can hate each other and have the best sex ever.
Like to a level. Like depends what the hate level realistically.
Yeah. You could
how about
I think
hate sex is a bit different. I think hate sex is a bit different to someone murdering you.
Okay, but I'm saying, I'll give you an example. Let's say your rival, your like life rival, like you're like Gary, like Gary and Ash in Pokemon, your life rival, but she was a female. So like
I don't think you hate each other, bro. I think you're looking at this stupid fantasy where they actually like each other.
Hold up. No, but oh my god, man, hypotheticals.
Go on.
She's your life rival, and you guys just hate each other because like some deep reason, like you guys are exactly the same, and that's why you hate each other, right?
Yeah.
And then
that is every movie, like
right.
It's
and
the
then
best movies.
For some reason, something happens that makes you guys have to work together. Ooh.
Oh wow, what a twist! Fuck.
And it's someone that you guys both hate, and that's trying to get rid of both of you in some way. Then you guys have to team up, and then you guys end up having sex, but like it's more out of a fight. And
I'm gonna have to get you to stop because we got to take this to Netflix. Like they've,
do you reckon
I do.
It's like that South Park episode where they take everything to Netflix and they'll do it.
Yeah, this is going to the top. This is like we actually got to think about this because I don't think it's ever been done before.
Do you think so?
I don't think so.
Man, I think my ideas are so unique.
I think that was like one of the most unique ideas I've ever heard.
But you're telling me what I'm trying to get through that whole story was you're telling me you wouldn't completely hate someone and still smash if it was a hot chick.
I probably don't completely hate them.
No, but like hate them to like a 90 percentile. Like,
what do you mean? Like, what has she done to me? Like, sort of thing. Like, I think that's like.
Okay, let's say you were friends at first when you were very young, and then she fucked you over somehow.
Yep.
Ended up taking all your friends and then put you in a really bad situation and then made everyone hate you.
It's a weird thing to say someone took.
I don't know, just come on, play along.
Yeah, okay.
Buddy, fucking hell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so she fucked you over and then like while you were with your other girlfriend, she like tricked her to get into with some other guy, so she ruined another relationship of yours, and then you guys were both competing for the same position, and then she took it.
Like,
so she's fucked you over through majority of your life, and she's just been there next to you all the time, and she like always tries to one up you. Like, she's just
honestly, but like in this story, like you're describing this like weirdly like because it's like all it's insinuating is like a crazy power shift, which means like look, like she's fucking beating me at shit. She's beating me with everything in this case, in this scenario. And it's like, well, no shit, I kind of probably would want to fuck her.
There's a difference between... but there's a difference between you being beaten or you being fucked over on purpose.
Yeah, okay,
like
yeah.
she went out of her way to do all these things
Yeah,
against
but
you.
like she got a better job than me. Like that's taking the piss now as well though, because that's like, you know, it's like that's external life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like I can understand that. But
She's
it's
done
like,
you all there.
Yeah, she's fucking.
Bruv,
she seems to be
go
a better
ahead
human
with that
being than me. She's on a
Okay,
higher
so
skill
you're
level.
telling me
She's on a higher skill
you're
level.
telling me you're
her
telling
skill
me,
level is like 98, and I'm like fucking.
You're telling me you wouldn't
73.
hate her though.
Oh, I probably would.
Yeah, right. Okay, so and then
Like I'd probably.
go,
Do you know in this situation that you're describing, I'd probably be this wimpy kid that's just like, and like, and I'm just gonna be like,
women should just step on me.
Please step on me. And I'd be like, please do, and I'd just be following her around. Like I'd be obsessed with her. In this, I'd be like, that's all I'd want.
What if you were just yourself?
I'd want to
she's the only person that's ever fucked you over in life, and you're just yourself. You're still successful. She just is.
I get what you're saying. What the better question is, what's the level of girl I wouldn't, you know? I don't know. Like I probably would. Like
exactly.
You can put emotion aside.
But that's my you can put roundabout long ass way of saying. Exactly.
I still don't think I don't think there's anyone in the world I hate enough to like not want to.
I don't feel like I've ever come to a point where I've really hated someone. Like
That's what I'm
hated
saying.
parts of them, but I've never really deeply held on to like hate.
Like the worst person
I've had a
ever
sense
met.
for revenge, but in like a
that's
more
the thing.
Productive
Think
way.
of the person you hate the most in life, right? And then think of them as like a 10 out of 10 girl.
I can't think of that person because I don't have a person that I hate. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, so it can't be that deep, right? I get what you mean. So it's like that's what I mean. It's a very weird question because it's like, I don't know. Like,
but I feel like if I did hate that person, it would make it even more of like a. It would make it.
It's just more tips on the fuckable scale.
No,
I'm just saying like you should.
It would make you want her more in that sense. When you get the sex, it's like wow, because like this person's fucked me over all of these times, and now I got her.
Yeah.
Like she gave in.
I know
like,
what you mean.
This whole time she fucked me over, and now she gave in.
No, it's more like I think that's more of the story of like if you like you're like friends for a while, and she just fucking like I don't know actually. I don't know what I was actually gonna say there. I actually have no idea what I was gonna say there. I was thinking about it. I did know, and then I didn't.
Get the girls out of
I was
here.
like, fuck. I had like this beautiful like scenario.
Right.
All lined up, and it
just give up on it, bro.
And it's gone now, and it's gone. So it's like that's what that is. I was gonna say to move on. Then I've got I saw a video this week of you might have seen. I don't know how like have you seen the fucking lady that like threw herself into like the Tour de France?
Oh yeah,
did that crash?
With the sign.
Have you heard her back? She like tried to escape the country and shit. Like after she did it because like they were like fucking wanting her, and it was like and apparently they've like now using her as like the poster person to like don't fuck with the Tour de France, so they're like heavy fining her, like destroying her life and shit.
Yeah,
and it's fucking
that's deep, but she deserves it because it's different, bro. It's not
so
like other
dumb.
races.
So
it's like
dumb.
you hit these bicycles and they all go.
What was she even doing? She looked like she was just actually like taking a photo or something.
She had like a sign.
Was it like a planned attack though? Like was it?
I don't know. She said something on the sign. I don't know. I don't speak that language, so
I just thought it was an unbelievable attack. Like if it was, like I don't know.
I don't think it was an attack.
That's what I'm saying because it just didn't seem that way. So like a stupid error in her like she could have been like a tourist maybe, like you know like who like what the fuck does she know, like, or maybe she's not like doesn't know what's going on really. I don't know. And then she just wants to take a photo, doesn't realize there's fucking heaps of cyclists coming. Fuck, I don't know, maybe. And now she's like her whole life's fucked up because like she's she probably shouldn't have ran away. She probably just went, oh sorry.
Yeah, but sorry still wouldn't have got you away with any.
Oh yeah, no, it's still a shit. It's still
fined.
Yeah, no, it's but like they wouldn't like I don't think like they wouldn't be as like angry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like because when you try to escape, that's got to add on. Like,
that's kind of like you.
Yeah.
Now you're like running away from the crime.
Yeah, it's just like
you're not admitting your own crime.
You should get an extra 10. You should get.
Got you on 4K. They got you on 4K.
Like say I don't know how much like time in prison you'd get for like just a standard like robbery at like a corner shop or something, like if they caught you in that old fashioned style, right? Like say that happened, like I want to know how much jail time you get there, and then like if you try to run away you get an extra 10 years just for trying to fucking run away.
fucked up.
Don't you if you get caught, fucking done. You have to be swift. You can't get caught. Like if you get like you're running. I reckon you should get like when you finally get caught, you should get like copped extra for wasting everyone's time.
Man, that would suck. Like
yeah, but like fucking don't.
How much time do you get for evading? They surely add on extra time.
I don't know. That's like
probably not extra 10 years.
Imagine like you just got like a year and then like they don't find you for like 3 years. So they put you away for like 1 year. That's just I don't know. That's just but like but you've kind of just fucked us over for the last 3 years. It's just like maybe you should get an extra more. Like is that a thing or like is that? How
I feel like that is a thing, but I don't think they add on.
Do they also stop looking for people with those sorts of small crimes? I imagine. Maybe like the search into finding them isn't like I don't know. I actually have no idea.
It's probably not a hot choice for the cops.
I honestly wouldn't have a clue.
Like if someone sees him and reports it to them, they'll probably reopen the case. But like majority of the time, it's not really an important.
Yeah, and I think that they probably don't. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking now. I wonder. I've not seen that like detective work ever. You know,
like you've never,
like in that typical like kind of idea, like where like there's a scene of something.
Yeah,
I've never seen, and like I've never
seen it.
I've never seen anything like crazy like that. Like,
I think people are guided off.
I think the movies are fucking lying to me, bro. I think they fucking doesn't ever exist.
We're probably just not like able to see it because like they probably like
normally it's pretty quick. It's normally like, things are pretty quick. Yeah, but like I still haven't seen like something like that where you can clearly see something's going on.
Yeah,
like normally they're leaving like pretty good evidence to say, hey, don't fucking come here or some shit. If it's like in an open place, I felt like one day.
I feel like I want to like. Is there a way you could be like?
I've walked past a police raid. That's the only thing I've like.
That's
literally the furthest that's happened to me. Someone on like not my street, like it was someone off my street, like where I used to live, like Balladura Rep.
Balladura Rep. Yeah, mine was like near my house as well.
Yeah, and I was walking back, and then like I think it was literally when I was like walking home from school, and I was literally on the way home from school, and I like came through this alleyway, and like they're barging into this door. I'm like, what the fuck? And I was just like, and
did you join in? You'd be like, got you boys.
It was hella weird. I was just like looking at them like these fucking cops coming through, barging through the door. And I was just like, this is like a bit strange. Like, and then I was like kind of walking off, but like walking backwards, watching because I don't know. Well, that's what you do when you're like,
when you're a little kid. Yeah, you're like, fuck. What if they?
But I was also kind of like, what the fuck? I don't want anything to do with this. Even though, like, I'm just walking down. Like, I don't know. I didn't buy anything.
Yeah,
wasn't me. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought about. Like when I was a kid. Even when the cops drove by, I would like be like, what the fuck? And like, I know they're not going to do anything to me because like, wow. But like, as a kid, you're still like, what the fuck? Like, cops.
Yeah, like...
it's like a weird feeling. Like, you're like, what the fuck?
No, I still don't like him now. Fuck him. Oops.
What if they come for us now?
No.
They say that our podcast is advocating.
I still sometimes if a cop comes out now, oh shit, I don't know. I always feel that for some reason.
Whoa! I got it on.
For some reason, I still never feel like I don't know.
Strap.
Like even like have you ever been through like a drink thingy, like the smoking thingies, like like those things? Yes. Dude, I get caught every single time. It's a fucking like annoyance. I've never got through one just like by the luck. I always get caught. It's the most bullshit thing.
I've gone through a few like.
Yeah, I've always been.
I'm like, yes.
I'm not saying I like will have a problem. I have a flawless record.
Yeah,
like, it's fine. But like, it's still just like one. Like I just feel like, hey, I don't know, something should happen. It's like I don't know, but it won't. But I've been fucked over by cops. It's bullshit.
Jeez, I've never been.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was like. I fucked up. To be fair, still like it's still a level to blame on my own.
I love see that's people. That's what people always do. Oh, the cops fucked me over. What did you do? Well, I was doing all this and that, and then you're like, oh.
No, it was more bullshit. Like I just don't understand like the way they work with like demerit points. Like they take like because the problem was I didn't wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
And they took like 3 or 4 demerits for that.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because like I understand like it's my safety.
Yeah.
But like, it's not other people's safety. It's like that's a me safety
sense,
problem.
if you go through a window into someone else's window and you hit them, you probably kill them as well.
Yeah, I know that. I fully understand that. But I'm not saying that though. Like, if I like say I like
You feel like you should just get fined, not lose the merit points, or you feel like
no? I'm
shouldn't
saying
get
I think
fined
if
at
that
all?
happens, that's a serious situation. Like that's that's the
And
worst.
that's what they're trying to
situation.
prevent. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't think wearing a seatbelt makes a difference whether I do that. Like, it's doing that is the crime, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Wearing a seatbelt, like, I think like speeding is like you can understand demerit points, you can because
Yeah.
you're constantly doing it.
Yeah.
But like not wearing a seatbelt is like realistically if I were to wear a seatbelt and did that thing where like I crashed, I could still fly,
Yeah.
and like they're still gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I'm not wearing a seatbelt, they're still gonna die.
Yeah.
So it's like the seatbelt kind of only saves me.
Yeah.
So it's like I just don't think that should be as punishable by like demerit points. That's like that's my like
I
kind of
believe
safety.
a lot of people agree with you, but
You know?
I understand the other side as well, where it's like
I just don't know.
it's for everyone's
and I
safety.
fully understand if it was
kind of
worth
like
like
the
one.
vaccine.
I understand though. I understand
It's kind
that.
of like the vaccine.
No, I understand that if it was worth one because it's like not like it's important, but not that important, right? Like it shouldn't be like more punishable than like going stupidly like kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
Like I was like, hey, I don't know. Like I think actually breaking the rules is probably worse.
Sometimes it feels like a lot
Yeah.
of rules are just to make money.
Yes. No, but like it doesn't. That also doesn't make sense. Surely you want to make it the rules that they get a lot of, which is speeding, just like high money, less demerits. That makes sense because then like they'd be racking in cash.
Reckon.
Like think about it. They work so. I should just work the government's finances, bro. I think
Yeah.
I think I'm
I don't
there.
think the police would be happy
Hey,
with
take
you, bro.
all this financial advice.
I don't
because
think
know
the
what I'm
police will
talking about.
allow you to change such.
I
a
know
thing.
what I'm talking about, so I'm just get me in there. Fucking chuck me in there. I reckon I do a good job. Just fucking change that, change this, go and do this. They'd all listen to me. They're all like, yeah, fucking oath. Let's gather around. This guy's saying it.
Oh yeah, Jack's from England. He knows.
What's your previous experience, mate? I don't know, mate. Just said it on a couple podcasts. Yeah, and now I'm here. I'm pretty sure that's how like
Is this how politicians start off? Are we starting off like
Yeah.
a
for me at
podcast
least,
and then we become
my
politicians?
my dream.
So vote for us in 2040.
This is a part of like an 8-year plan.
When are
we
we
have.
starting?
No, we have this is an 8-year plan. We're not mentioning it yet. Like this, you're going too far into
Fuck.
this. Like it's like
Sorry.
yeah. This is like yeah.
Then what do we just say? We're thinking
We'll
of
be right
becoming
back.
politicians.
Hmm?
We're thinking of becoming politicians. You still got to put you got to put the seed in their mind.
Yeah, yeah. That could be vague
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's vague. Keeps
Funnily enough, this year, this semester in uni, I'm studying philosophy and psychology as electives. So,
Oh yeah.
so I guess bro. You could say I'm a politician, bro.
Are they?
You know what? I'll be honest.
Is that the
I've
main two
bought-
traits of a
I-
politician?
One of my self-proclaimed abilities was always to bullshit my way through things in high school, especially.
Yeah.
And it's very like political of me to do that. You know, like it's very well done by me to just be able to like I feel like there was times where I was just the bullshit king.
Yeah.
Like I could make up something that would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sound like plenty of times as well. I made up, and my cousins and all my friends can say it. Plenty of times I made up some bullshit that sounded so unreal that it was like from the get go, it was like, bro, shut up, you're bullshitting. But sometimes I pull some shit off that was like miraculous, and I'd go, fuck. You know, like I understand what those men do when they stand up on that podium and be like, everything is gonna be all right. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna sort it out. That's how I felt in high school. I just stand up on the podium and be like, guys, fuck that and fuck this. All right.
I love just like the number one trait of a politician is just bullshitting, like that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Like, I
is.
love that. Like that.
It
That's
is.
that
It
is.
really is.
Yeah. It's just like I love.
And you know what I love?
What changed?
I
Why are
love
you
when
not
they. I
political
love
anymore?
when they like. They speak on like how transparent they are and what they do and stuff, but it's like there's so many things you're not saying.
Yeah.
And I
yeah.
get it. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like business.
It's a weird.
Just like
it's
you know
weird.
what it is?
It
It's just like business. You know, in
It's 'cause it
business
is
when
business,
someone
like realistically,
Yeah.
like you know.
when someone in
It
business does something, you're like, whoa, what? You're not like giving me.
It's kind of
equal,
impossible.
like,
It's
like,
kind of impossible for it
business.
not to be business nowadays because
Yeah.
like it's like where
It
does the
is a
money come? Where
business.
does the money come from?
It is a business.
Yeah, it's like it is.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why it's like that. But
Yeah.
it's a fucking that's gone deep.
But if you think about it,
Get it out of my head.
and like it's been proven now with Daddy Trump, the celebrities are gonna be the politicians in the future.
Yeah, that was like I think
Like
I think some
Schwarzenegger did it first.
I think some smart dude. Honestly, there was probably
before,
some smart dude in 2002 looking up like celebrities are going to do this.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
There's probably, and then they started
I
farming
the
people.
The new rulers and the emperors are really the people that are the influencers, the musicians, the really big, like, whoever has a lot of influence. That's realistic. Like you've got a movement. Like people can say things and everyone will be like, "Oh my god, yes!" Like, dude, if someone like when like Lil Uzi like said to everyone get Doge, like everyone on the internet that listened to Lil Uzi was like Doge.
Yeah,
Doge,
like some people
Elon,
just have
just these people have way more influence than some politicians.
Yeah,
Politicians just have a structural, systematic influence, but these people have like they can sway your mind. Like you listen to an album and your mind will be swayed for something.
Yeah, it's like I think like people.
If I say Patek 5 times in 10 songs, like you're eventually going to be like, I need to buy a Patek. I need to buy a Patek, like 100%. That's what they do. It's real. It's just like it's echoing in your mind.
Yeah, it's like they should have it though. Like fair play to them.
Yeah.
Like I think it's because like it's more. I think generally more people are more motive. Yeah. I think because like they feel that, and like I think you get more emotion out of that. Yeah. And like that's then leads people like away, because I think the problem with politics is because it's so business. It's like a normal person. It's like it feels that's robotic, and like you don't like that kind of like thing. So it's like that's why you like,
because it's
of course you're gonna listen to the like it's it's people you respect and actually like
it's
do shit.
Thought out. It's like, guarded. It's very protective. It's the way they go about it is very professional.
Yeah, but like understand like right, for an example, like it's actually crazy the difference you can tell in a place where like Perth is hella like loves the dude in like they love that dude. Mark McGowan. Perth love him. Like, but Perth like love it. Like he has cult fucking lovers. Like here, like people that actually just go on about him. Like that's like how much respect he gets, because like he seems to be doing such a good job. Like to be fair to him, like
he's got the biggest buzz since Kevo 7. Like remember when he was playing downball?
Yeah, but honestly,
that was huge.
But like really, like look at that though. Like to be fair, he's and respect to it, because like he has actually influenced people. I don't know how many other people like areas have any of that, which is like a weird thing, because most people kind of saying like
I think every area probably has this politician that does something, and then everyone's I think it's a constant cycle of that. There's a lot of that.
But like it is weird though. Like it is. I guess it depends on the country, because like Perth are doing well. So it's like I don't know. Like I don't get it. Maybe he's
It's just a cycle. Trust me. It's just something that repeats itself.
Because it's just like where there's negatives in the world. Like it kind of feels weird to be in Perth, because the world, like in terms of financial world, the financial world's fucked. Like in so many countries, I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like I don't know how like the world's just and it just doesn't make sense. Like it's just, but
people are still dying out in Corona.
Yeah, I don't know. People aren't dying. I don't think it'd be that bad.
Yes, they are.
No, like countries. I know like in like this like
in India, there's a lot of people dying.
Yeah, there's in the like poor countries are still getting shit on pretty much.
Well, no, it's still in other places.
No, most like it's kind of like slowed
vaccinated.
Down now. Yeah, like vaccines are going out pretty like pronto. They're fucking.
Yeah, if you want to travel, you're probably gonna get a vaccine.
Yeah. No. So I'm pretty sure in England, like they're doing like 13-year-olds now.
They're doing 13-year-olds.
Yeah, they'll just vaccinate them.
I thought you English were already doing 13-year-olds before.
Whenever we see the opportunity, sometimes we fest. What kind of? I've never heard of like a.
Just the way you said it, just it was that we're doing 13-year-olds.
Yeah, okay.
You just set yourself up, bro.
Okay, so apologies. Yeah. Just an immature one.
It's a podcast, bro. I gotta. When I see an opportunity for a slip up on you, it's just I take that 3.
Yeah, no.
Backboard. And then I put the 3 fingers up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
My back finger really went back. Hey, I don't know why. It was just like, whoop. I don't know.
Damn.
It's a strange thing. I don't know.
Have you kept up to with basketball?
Yes, actually, that's what I wanted to speak on. What a surprise! This is going to be interesting NBA finals.
I think Suns were gonna win. I think after the Lakers, they looked fucking good. Like they looked like they were like kind of doing all right. and like I'm happy. Like CP3 is playing his first final like ever, and he's like 36. It's like kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And like it's
and Booker, bro, he's killing it.
He's fucking
He's killing it.
Yeah,
Kobe-esque.
He's
Everyone's saying it Kobe-esque.
Yeah, no, he's
if they pull it through, they're gonna really put it down.
Yeah,
on that. They're gonna be like he's gonna be the next Kobe,
which isn't good. I don't just leave it alone.
Sometimes that pressure is good for some people. Sometimes
yeah,
not.
no, it's just also just like.
But I'll be
like,
happy for CP3.
It's also just kind of weirdly like soon like really I don't like in the
Wait, is
weird,
Giannis
like,
gonna be back for the next games?
I have no idea.
If they win it without Giannis and he's on the bench, that'd still be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would.
Because Middleton's gone crazy.
I think the Suns will win if Giannis isn't playing.
Yeah.
Like they will probably win. I think, but
and I want that Suns jersey. The Valley
cool.
one.
Yeah,
that one's sick.
Cool. They're like it's gonna be a team that haven't won it in like ages.
Yeah,
it was gonna be that way anyway. Like 3 of the 4 teams haven't ever won it. I think.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and then Bucks. But good on you. I kind of love Giannis. Like he is, like he gets a lot of shit. Like from basketball because he can't actually shoot. Like,
yeah.
So it's like, oh fuck this guy, but like he's so big.
Nah, it just. People hate on him just because he's just a specimen. He's a physical specimen.
Do you know what's like crazy, right? And like I think it's an elite like attitude to have. But like the thing that I respect so much is like he is like he's so athletically gifted, but he was still like, hold on for a second, because you can be just that athletically gifted. Hold on a second, I still gotta fucking like learn all this shit because he developed from like a really like thought out average player, and over a couple of seasons just developed out of nowhere. And like actually like his actual game like playing ability, and it's like then he's just turned out to be like this athlete. It's like kind of because like he was kind of out of nowhere. But like his like dad was like a footballer. His mum was like some sport like they were like, and I'm just thinking of the genetics like involved.
Crazy,
like fucking what happened? Yeah. Like what
that tall, that like well like
it doesn't,
rounded.
I just don't think it exists, dude. I think it actually doesn't exist. I think there's a cartoon world. And I just don't.
He just came out of it, and he's good looking as well. So
it's like I think when you're that, like, you just do because when you're in that shape, I think you generally will look better.
You would
generally like massive.
No, but he's better looking than most.
He's
and they're all.
Do you know he's like he's already got a son, I think, with like some fucking over 6 foot volleyball player. Oh. And I'm just like, what's he creating?
Oh, he's creating the next.
This is his masterpiece. He's just like.
Oh, did you see? There was like a comparison of Bronny's dunk compared to Bron's dunk, and it was like exactly the same.
No, is it like?
Yeah, there's like a video. Video. Of like
that's
Bronny
weird
dunking.
as well. Respect to him if he does that.
I hope Bronny does like well for himself.
I hope, like.
But do you?
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a question.
No,
that's always a question.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be hard.
That's one of those things where it's like players that are better than their fathers. Like Steph's better than his father, but his father was still a very good player. But being better than LeBron,
it's like you've got like a very, very slim chance. That's the problem. If you're going by numbers,
if you're better than LeBron, then Bronny becomes better than everyone else.
It's also like
because if you're better than, because it's, you know how with the like GOATs, it's you always like try to put them against each other, but it's so hard because they're all so different on their different level. It was but they all had such deep influence in the game. And I always put, I never put the really, really old players like Magic because I never really watched enough, so I can't say. But I put Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron there, and they're all the same but domineering in different aspects. So it's hard to put. But if you were better than LeBron, that means you're above the other 3 as well because they're all around the same.
To me, it is LeBron. Kobe doesn't make it, sadly. Like, but he is like the best attacking player. Like you probably say, like that's the thing, right? Like in terms of like a pure playmaker.
I mean, he had enough rings, so.
Oh, dude, like and like influence. I think people don't take like. I think influence is like a way like.
It means something.
It means more
the way you
to people,
move the team like, as well.
Yeah, and I also think like when you do something like there's an accountability still in sport where if you play it to a nice degree, like with any like there's a fluidity about like a body. Right, like where something just looks so natural, like that. Like I think just gets generally more loved. Like it's the same with like legendary footballers. Like Ronaldinho is like the most one. So I actually don't. He probably wasn't. Like his numbers, everything probably isn't actually the best.
Yeah.
But like he fucking like.
No, it's because he made it look like he was playing as a kid.
Exactly.
It was like you were watching him playing like on the streets.
What I'm saying is that like kind of like fluidity about a human being that does it like plays with that.
Well, Jordan just
more
had
respect. That's what I'm saying.
And the way he could fly and just.
But I'm saying that's what Kobe has as well, though. Like Kobe is just so like.
That's why it was a mumbo because he was like.
It makes you put him there. Like he isn't like as like because he like wouldn't defend. He can't like dominate as much as like LeBron can.
Yeah.
Like kind of thing. Same with kind of Jordan, but like he just. Yeah, but like he's like he has like one of the most influences. Like you think fucking it's the same like what you say like like the amount of influence people have. Like Kobe was like one of the biggest like deaths. Like think about those kind of deaths.
The thing about an influence is it's like Russ says it the best. It's like it's a mentality that you leave behind.
It's also
like some people leave behind highlights. Some people leave behind great moments or great songs or great movies. But leaving it behind a mentality and people going, oh yeah, I learned that from that person, and that's their mentality, and like that's like how they always talk about Nipsey's marathon mentality, how he always preached it. It's like it's a marathon,
Yeah.
It ain't a sprint. Like you get there, just like keep going. Like, and Kobe had that same, like he had his own mentality, like Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
You just put it all in there, like, and so like I think that's what leaves an influence because like. LeBron's mentality, there's like a LeBron mentality, like and then like you look at Jordan. Jordan probably had the one that was like, I think Jordan had the most influence based on ratio because like he had influence when it was hard to have influence, and he was the one that made the NBA like what it is
anything like
So
yeah,
they were. All of the others got
who I most like recognize him to like Elvis.
Yes,
because like it's like
he was
huge at a time where like things were limited, but when you see it, it's Jordan. Like that's why that's it's like he was that level of like a famous
if you go to someone,
they might be completely different ages.
If you go to someone, tell me about the 90s, and you put like things in the 90s that are memorable, you'll probably name Jordan.
But like you just think those people like and that's the thing that is actually that in theory it's the truth, because like you think like the game has to have advanced to a degree like in terms of like athletic ability.
But someone had to do something to there's a catalyst always, and without that catalyst maybe it blows up, but it maybe goes into a different trajectory.
It's interesting
but you know what the thing was, it's because his personality was so different, like, and
he does have a cool legacy, like he does have his like
coolest.
It's like
because his shoes more than anyone else's endorsements.
He also just see he is like just like seen as just like fuck that seems like a dope life. It's like that's why it's like
I think because he had a wild attitude to him as well.
Because he had personality. It was like he wasn't and he was like, I think it was just like it was a pure confidence.
Is that a thing? Do you have to can you as a legendary person or someone regarded as a legend in something or everything, because like there's people that are legends and that are known for many things that they did, but as a legend, is there a way for you to be balanced, or do you always have to be crazy? When I say crazy, I don't mean in the like loopy way, but in some sense.
I think you're controlled crazy. Like I think
it's a controlled chaos for sure. But I'm saying, is there a possibility that there isn't something like that you're so balanced and chill and you still? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think it's possible.
They have all of these people that I see as legends. There's still some sort of.
Wait, it's not possible.
There's it's like traits that are regarded as negative.
But like
if you know what I mean, like obsessiveness, or
but you can tell like it's not possible for it not to affect you at all. Like, as soon as something affects you, like hits you once, you change a little bit, and no matter what.
But some people aren't. No matter what, like you could.
It will be minimal, but like it still will affect you though. Like I know what you're saying. You kind of have to have like a kind of a
just like they say majority of comedians, like the good ones, have all had like terrible pasts.
Terrible pasts.
Like
but
they're
like
damaged.
But they are like they have an ability to like express that.
Yeah.
Like in like yeah. Like
And
that
I think
it says something more about like what we find funny.
no,
to be fair,
but
as,
not
like,
only that,
community,
yeah, because you
as a
laugh
human,
at
as a
pain
human body,
because you're
yeah,
laughing at your own pain. You want to relate because you want to go, oh my god, that person feels the same pain as me, or that person's seen the same dumb shit as me, or like, it's always that.
Yeah, what's like
You know,
what's
it
on
is.
the mind.
It's definitely that thing where it's like, what happens to you, and it's like how you react to that. Like, you know how like it's a defense mechanism. That's where it starts off for most of those comedians. Like they say, like
that's crazy. Defense mechanism.
As in like, well, yeah, like humor is a defense mechanism. Yeah, like you
yeah,
laugh, either you laugh for yourself,
or
you laugh like just at like the horrible things, or like you try to like, for example, for me, I felt like when I was bullied, my self-defense was the humor, because like I'd either like make a joke back, because like that was my way of fighting. I was the smallest guy, the only way I fought was with words.
But did that not gain you just more respect, like when you were doing it?
It started to, but that was my defense mechanism. What I'm saying, it guided me more like respect, because people were like, oh, okay, he's actually kind of funny, right? But I had to start making jokes because that was my only way. It's a defense mechanism.
But
because I saw, you know what it was? It's like you see yourself, you go, okay. At the time, I had glasses and eye patch, so in my head, I'm like, I'm not the best looking. I was the shortest and skinniest kid, and so in my head, I was like, what do I have for myself? And I had my wittiness, but that me being,
I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle,
being
man.
witty and smart. It's a marathon, bro. Me being witty and smart pissed people off more than anything. So I was like, what can I do with this? So I had to make it into humor.
And like how,
and
like,
also
at the same time though, how much did you enjoy doing that at the same, like to a level?
More than any other way. Humor helped me, because humor, even in moments of, sometimes in moments of pure sadness for me, when I was like really crying, I started laughing.
Like I get what you mean.
I'd laugh because I was laughing at the fact that like, oh my god, everything's crashing, and why I'm like, look at me. I you know how like Joey Diaz said that thing was like when he found his mother, like the first thought that came to his mind wasn't, oh my god, like she's dead, or like my mother, like it was like, fuck, at least she won't know that like I had that like the drugs hiding somewhere, like whatever. I can't remember exactly. Sorry, I butchered it. But you know what I'm saying? Like thoughts like that would come to mind where I was at my lowest. I'd like say something super like, oh, you got fucked over, or like something like I'd joke with myself, because that was the only way. Like, and I feel like that
like it can cheer you up in that brief moment, like that. I do get what you mean. Like it's like like it still feels like it's kind of like
or brings you back to a place where it's like it really just cuts off the negative loop of like
of thinking of what's going on.
Because you're just thinking, oh, everything's over. And then if a joke comes in between, you know, like when everyone's serious and then you say something so fucking regular,
it clears your brain. It clears your brain, because like when you're in that moment, like you are like when you're like in scatterbrain moment, where like you just like and things are just going around in circles because like you're panicking, and like that's what panic like is the best way to describe. I think. Like it's just everything's like what the fuck, what the fuck.
So many thoughts come in, you're like loops.
And it's like that's why I think. Like I think just people recognize humor like kind of does distract that, I think, when you're in that kind of like situation, but like for some people it doesn't. I think I don't know, maybe
that's
like
what I'm saying. It's people's different defense mechanisms.
So it's a weird defense mechanism.
Some people shut up, some people just go crazy.
Because like it's also strange that like, do you reckon we get more like mental health issues because we are in like first worlds? Like is that no, that's
100%.
But like why is that the case? Is that a bad rep? Like
the reason is
we get like us tier 1 worlders. You know, we're the cool kids. We're lucky.
Well,
right?
they talk about there's different reasons.
I that was a joke, by the way. But like. Is that like not a bad thing for us, like a really negative thing? Like is there not like a theory like that you wouldn't like that everything that's here, like say for an example like a standard kid that's like in like a developed undeveloped country, but like doesn't have like all social, like isn't like connected and shit, like there's obviously going to be then the rich now that I think even the richest of every like small little communities, they're probably going to have it, but like if they're just like having their happy family life, think about like their mental state, and like most of
they'll be much better.
It's
See,
a
like,
strange, and
the
but like,
thing-
does
the
that
people-
not like,
the
is that
people-
not
people
weirdly sad?
People think that, okay, there's positives and negatives to everything. If you're not integrated into the technology, then you might not be as accessible to the world, first off, so the world doesn't know you, which might not matter to you. Second, you don't have as much access to the world, so you can't search up anything you want. You can't do so. Like, yes, you would probably be emotionally more intelligent, but you wouldn't be materially or like informationally more intelligent.
Yeah.
This gives us the ability to search shit up, look these books up, read this, like everything. You're accessible to. But when you're there, you live a simpler life and it's easier.
Yeah.
But it's also not easier because you probably do something more physical. Like the thing is,
Yeah, no, it's just
you know what it is.
I'm not saying it's like, that's what I'm not saying though. That's the I guess that's the question. I'm not saying, I'm really not saying like what is the better situation. Like it's like, because obviously like you want to be like,
it's because we're given so much selection.
That's what I'm saying. It's like when you like
gives us.
Do you know what I relate it to? Like, if you give like if you're like that to like a baby, like, you know, and you say, for an example, you let it just like, you know, play with it too much, and like they're like,
you're gonna fuck that baby.
Like, you just give it everything. It's like you're giving it more milk, just give it more milk, and like he's, you know what, he's probably gonna get a bit tubby. He's probably gonna keep drinking the milk that you're giving it.
But he's also gonna inform his feeding habits.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and it's just like we're just like a bit like I was just relating like it makes me feel like that's quite like early in like in terms of like
we're
the cycle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of technology. We're in like the fetal stage.
Yeah, like that's what makes me think, because it's just like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the teenage stage of this kind of technology and us will be when we're integrated with it. Because that's when you start integrating yourself into life, when you're a teenager. Because you stop going from being you and being a kid, and you're kind of taking more in from life and trying to make it a part of your identity.
Yeah.
So I feel like that the teenage stage will be like within like maybe 50, 100 years when we're more integrated with it. And then like the full fucking adult or whatever stage will probably be when like half of the people in this.
I think, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, I think, well, when you think of the human race goes back quite far now. Yeah. Like, it's like not like long, like it's pretty long. But I'm saying like, is that like the fact that we're so easily like changed like that? Does that not make it think like how long it's gonna be? If that makes sense. For
no, because everything's like exponential, so it's probably going curving like this anyways. So, and the way we're going now, it's like before the only thing was physical evolution that mattered, because it was like how we evolving as our species. Now we're integrating with something else that's going to evolve much faster than us, and in that rate, once we're not like this. Humans are probably not going to evolve much physically anymore unless they integrate technology into themselves, if you know what I mean.
They're not humans anymore, are they really?
That's what I'm saying.
So,
so we're not naturally gonna.
When do you reckon you lose your human ID? Like after like a couple legs, couple arms? Like, you know, if you're just your torso, or you still on your head?
I think if you're your head, you're
like
still.
What are they?
You're still a human head. But the rest of your body is I'd say you're an android at that point.
For what? So yeah, well, what's going to be taking your heart? Like what's like? What can they have?
If I'd say once you're 50% robotic, you're an android. If you're less than that, I'll still make you say you're human, because you got majority of human. You just have parts that are like not human.
You're just measuring out the metals.
Yeah,
it's just like you got to.
49.99. I'm still human.
Sorry, Jen. You got to add a couple more metal pounds.
No, mate, can't add anymore. Sorry, trying to be human.
Maybe I've lost some weight.
Once I put an earring on, it's like, yep, android.
The most thing in the world. I would love it if it became like, I reckon it will go to a stage like that where it's like that pedantic. That would be like a news headline, like, you know, like that's like that would be a news headline in the future, like a weird story like that. Someone's on the brink.
Someone's on the brink. The first android.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just like
Prime Minister Radovan Triso has announced that today we have got our first android. How did you figure it out? Well, we measured him, and he's more than 50% robot. So in my head, I was thinking we name him an android.
Do you know what I was just thinking? I was thinking, who do we ask that? Like who do we like? Who could say that? Like, you know, sort of thing. Who says we've got the first android? Because it's already been done. Because like isn't it that like that robot lady that like lives and like makes like decisions?
Yeah.
That's an android.
That is an android.
That's what I'm saying. So like, is that not like having?
But
someone
is an
hasn't
android supposed to be like?
What level of
humanoid
android
as
are we
well?
talking?
I
Like
don't know.
what like do you? So that android that they made isn't good enough for you? Is that not android standards to you?
Oh no, I was just referring to android as in like half human, half robot. Not.
Oh, okay, so it has to be like
robot.
okay, so it has to be like
That to me
like,
is just a robot. Android is like half human.
Yeah, no, I
half
feel
robot.
what you mean. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. The first person to take their dip into like because it'll be a scientist or some shit. Like it'll be some dude. It'll be like Elon probably in like 10 years time. When he feels like he's just like
consciousness into a robot.
Chuck me into the, like.
There'll
be a bug. There'll be a bug in the computer. He has to go inside. He has to go inside and fix it.
Dogecoin to Mars.
Like he's inside his like Tesla hub. And he's like, oh sorry bro, I live in here now.
Do you like? That's one thing I always wonder is like there'll be plenty of people that'll do that Futurama thing where they'll get their head chopped off and put on like one of those little glasses and they'll be put in a museum and you see their head.
Oh yeah, I honestly thought like that would be a possibility somehow. Like you've got no heartbeat. Like I don't know how the science would work behind it because it would just be your brain.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So it'd be just your thoughts. Yeah. And you're like I imagine your senses somehow have stayed with you as well.
Connected into some
like
sort of
like your senses, like because you can still see. Like you have to eat. So they have to eat like the little fishy things. You have to learn that would be, but like it seems weirdly plausible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It seems like because that's a very weirdly like creative thing to think. Like thing. It's like that is in my head. Maybe for a stupid person,
possible,
someone probably be like, no, that's so unrealistic, bro. Like you need maybe. But like,
no, you can't be a giraffe, bro.
Like, I think maybe they can probably make a computer that works like a heart. I imagine they will. Like that just makes sense. Like, there's something you can just chuck in there. Oh, your heart stopped. There you go. Here's a better.
Realistically speaking, it's probably already done. We just don't know about it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the heart, like that's what I'm saying. Like so, the brain like kind of feels more special.
Yeah.
Which is why like you have to have the head.
Yeah.
And that's why it was like good because it's like the head's the most important thing.
Well, yeah, the head's like informing every other part of you.
Yeah.
So kind of need it.
And like you could go to the shop.
Kind of need it.
Did you see the episode where you could go to the shop and they're all just like laying
there?
Yeah. You can get your own one. It's just like, oh yeah, that's great. Like if like people.
Do you have anything else to say, or we can end it on that one because I really need a wee.
You're gonna have to wait. Yeah, no, I've got because like we. I've got one thing, but we can be quick.
Nah, you just go quick about it.
Blueface, he's like fighting a TikToker.
Oh, I've seen that, and the guy's like way shorter than him.
He's like tiny dude, like by the seams of it.
When is it happening?
I have no idea, but I just saw Blueface. Like I saw like it was like on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like,
yeah,
I don't know, like Blueface. Like I got recommended from Instagram to go to his TikTok. I was like, what the fuck? First of all, why didn't I not see it?
Yeah,
I thought I would have seen it. To be fair, but. Like I was just like, what the fuck? And he's like actually training weirdly for it. And like I imagine like he is, but like it just seems like a weird thing for him to do. Yeah. Because I feel like why would he like? I don't know who the fuck this dude is. I don't know if lots.
I don't know who the other guy is.
Like because like I was trying to look into him and like he doesn't do anything. Like literally, like he doesn't do anything. He just makes like kind of some memes and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like that's I think like he literally just like does lip syncs to shits and shit.
Okay.
Like he hasn't made like really like half decent song. I don't like.
He's not sitting
love
here
or hate
in these
Blueface.
seats.
Like
he's not sitting here in these seats putting in this content.
Yeah, but like no, but you can also like as much as like people will hate on Blueface, there is still a level I reckon.
No, I respect Blueface. He's opened up his own restaurant. He's doing like things. He's like got his little girls thing.
I think
people,
but people like, don't like him. But at the same time,
a whole label full of chicks.
He has like a likability because people listen to him. So you can't say he doesn't because like people just like really like listening to him.
And he's been finally on beat.
Yeah, I like his.
So you gotta respect him.
Yeah, no, but like he made it something like the same. Like that's the same. You gotta like realistically 6ix9ine. Like people hate him for some reason.
They hate him because he snitched and
some of his shit sometimes fucking gets me fucking.
Oh
like,
yeah,
sometimes if I want to be retarded, I want to be retarded.
I think it's okay. I think it's okay, people, to take the artist away from the art, and I get the artist influence.
No, people shit on the music though. No, people just shit on the music because, like, look, I'm not saying it was anything great. Like a lot of the time, like, look,
but some of that shit banged.
Some of it just goes hard sometimes, and it's just like it just gets you fucking hyped. I remember fucking. I remember countless of time it come on and I'd be like, fucking, jeez, it's a good time right now.
Good time.
Like, I'm having the time of my life. Listening to this song. That's
why.
why is he? I just don't understand why he is fighting. This dude doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't seem like he's just like fighting.
It's gonna be a good
fight.
fight.
It doesn't seem like
That's
if
all I'm
Blueface fight wins, anything like benefits Blueface.
Money.
But
more exposure.
I don't think the exposure. Like, I think anyone that knows this dude's probably gonna know Blueface.
No.
I don't. I'm just saying. I don't think the merge is that great. I don't think.
It's not about the merge. It's about the fact that people are talking about it. Guess who's sitting here on this podcast?
I agree. I'm just saying. No,
and you know how many fans we have.
No, I know what you're saying, but like that's not beneficial to Blueface. I don't think. I think that's.
It is. Oh, okay.
I don't think that other dude really has much to like be given over.
It's not about that.
It's very small to what Blueface is getting.
It's not about
like
that.
The other dude's surely getting I just feel like Blueface is like a bit of higher. Like, I don't know, just to be.
It's not about that. It's about the event.
It's interesting.
The event causes more starter for Blueface.
To the dude. Whatever. Sorry, bro.
So sorry to the TikTok guy.
Sorry, dude. Like, he might be the most talented guy in the world. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm sorry. Like, he's watching me in like 8 movies, bro. I don't know. Maybe he's like the next Prodigy, and I've just disrespected him. But he just happens to do like.
What if he wanted to be on this podcast?
You know the art that he like does this weird dance. He does this weird dance thing.
Okay.
That's what I saw from.
I hope in the fight he does it. Is that the Wiggles thing?
Yeah.
He does the Wiggles.
He turns into the Wiggles.
Check. It's
it was a brilliant time. I think he was really talented at what he was doing.
Respect that.
Bro.
I can respect the hustler. Well, if that's it.
That's going to be it.
That's it.
We'll catch you off next time.
Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next episode.